Alright, so I managed to pull Yanfei, and I simply wanted to showcase my setup for her. So we are using the Witsif on level 80. I can still push it to level 90. We can have a look over her overall stats. So, as I've mentioned in yesterday's video about Zhongli's build, with every main DPS you use in the game, or with any DPS character or any character you generally want to do damage with, you always try to have 50% crit rate and 150% crit damage. I personally think the best crit ratio is 1 to 3, which means if you have 1 crit rate, you want to have 3 crit damage. If you have 15 crit rate, you want to have 45% crit damage. If you have 50% crit rate, you want to have 150% crit damage. And I think the benefit of that is obviously that you'll have X amount of crit damage, but you'll also have a great possibility of a crit to happen. And that's why I think a 1 to 3 ratio is pretty good. Now, if we look down a little bit, she has some pyro damage bonus. Her ascension stat that gets upgraded every ascension level is pyro damage, which is pretty nice. This also allows us to play her as a main DPS and not just as a support DPS or sub DPS. And yeah, I don't think there's anything special you need to know apart from that. Maybe some elemental mastery, but that's like with every other pyro character. Now the weapon, I've talked already about it. It's the Witsif. I have other options. I could upgrade the Memory of Dust to level 90. I have the Solar Pearl, which I could use, but I think I will stick with the Witsif. I think that's a pretty good one, especially with the refinement bonus we can have. So now if you look at the artifacts we're running on her, I decided to go for a 4-piece Crimson Witch of Flames set. There's other options you can play. Obviously, I just got the character. I haven't been able to try out every single possible combination of artifacts. So I can't really say if this one is the best in slot. But I think it's a good start to have a 4-piece Crimson Witch of Flames. Now, if we look at the stats, it's basically the basic stuff you do when you have artifacts for a main DPS. You always try to get crit stats and attack percentage stats. Elemental Mastery also for pyro characters, especially since those are the ones who have the highest elemental reaction output, damage output. And yeah, you can see here, crit stats, elemental mastery, energy recharge. I definitely need a better plume. This one is average, maybe even below average. So yeah, but as of now, I'll just keep it in there. Then, as you can see here, my sand has 26% crit damage, pretty great. The goblet is also under average. Like, if you can get a better one, yeah. And we have this circlet with crit rate in the main stat and crit damage in the sub stat. So yeah, that's like how you should try to get your artifacts set up. My constellation on the Yanfei is 0. I don't have Primo Gems, obviously, like nearly every player. Yeah, but if I get more constellations for her, I will do another video, and talk about what are the benefits of the constellations and if it's worth it to go for the constellation. My talents right now are not that high in the level, due to the character level, but I should be able to max her normal attack out, and we can actually see how much charge attack. Okay, so her charge attacks cost 50 energy, or stamina, my bad, and you can use it 4 times until you run out of stamina. So I don't know how worth it is to play a charged attack build. You can toss in 1 or 2 charged attacks here and there, but like basing your entire build around charged attacks doesn't seem to be the smartest idea, if you ask me. But yeah. And I think that's it with my Yanfei review. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, maybe leave a like. And yeah. See ya.